What is up, fellow travelers? Aaron Yellman Gamer here, and we are back with some more low-sodium game time with Dark Souls 3. So the last time we left, we had dealt with the Deacons of the Deep, and now we're over here in this area that we passed through. Right through that doorway is the chapel where Slave Knight Gale is sitting there prostrated before the altar, begging for some help from the goddess. And we came over here. This elevator will take us up. So we're going to go towards Rosaria's bedchamber. So that'll take us up into the rafters. Yeah, so this guy, remember this area over here? Well, This is that sniper that was shooting firebolts at us earlier. So right over that way is the area where the giant was shooting arrows to help us out. We climbed those stairs up, went up that way, came around this way, went down that thing, and went over that way to get across. So now we're up above here. We're going to go up into the rafters. So this ladder will take us up. There will be a deacon up here, and he will give us a deep ring once we kill him. Alright, so we're going to go this way, and we're going to drop down off of this thing. So right there is the way we want to go. Going to take us a little damage, but we're alright. Got a thrall come up off of this thing. Head this way. There'll be another thrall and this guy with the halberd. Hey, guy. Alright, and there's an axe hollow over there. So let's see. There's a regular hollow. A regular thrall down there, another regular thrall over there. Somebody just fell down, and we're going to go down here, and there'll be an arbalest, I believe. Yeah, we've already got one because that other dude dropped it. That. Now we're going to deal with Axe Boy. Axe Boy can be a pain in the butt, but we're going to try to fight him in an area where we can't gravity ourselves to death. Alright, that was that. Let's see, we're going to go over this way. So we're going to try to lure that guy over there across. So as you can see, I have also gotten a pyromancy flame. I talked to Cornix, he gave us one for free. That's... Alright, we're just going to go over this way. Yep, he has fallen to his death. So now we don't need this bow anymore. Sometimes it takes more than one arrow. So, get our claymore back on. Now there's another knight over there with a crossbow. We're not going to mess with him right now. We're just going to go this way. We'll walk across this a little bit, and then we'll drop down. Now we're going to take some damage going down. Prick. drop down here. And heal on up. And we can raise this up again. And that will raise this platform. We can walk across it. Now we're going to talk to Patches here.
Yes, hello. Oh, I don't believe we've met. I'm Patches. Unbreakable Patches. You seem to be unkindled. Do you have business with me? Oh, yes, of course. It's coming back to me now.
Yeah, Patches is trying to pretend that he didn't just lure us to our death.
As you know. But the deed, well, that was the armor's doing. Regrettable, truly. But behold, I'm stripped clean of that unruly attire. And look at you. Not a scratch. All's well that ends well, right? Yes, we'll be fine. I can tell. It's that rotten curse. It is. The untidy mess. Oh, yes. Now, it wasn't me, but you still deserve an apology. Just a little trinket. Go ahead. It's yours now.
Yeah, so he gave us some rusted coins. Though he's trying to blame Siegward's armor for him doing what he did.
You should know, I'm a kind of traveling merchant. If you're as unkindled as you look, you'll find plenty of good stuff.
Okay, so what we want to do here is buy Siegward's armor back off of him. Okay, outside of that, he doesn't really have anything we want just yet.
Thanks, good comp.
So we're going to need that for later. So we're going to go up here. We're going to deal with all of these guys. Alright, now these guys could be a pain in the butt. They're larvae. So if they vomit on you, you can get those same leeches or maggots that that those creatures below gave you. This is the red soapstone. This is for multiplayer. If you go and do like signs and stuff like that, you can use that. I don't invade, or I don't I don't do PvP or co-op, so I never worry about the soapstones. So we lit the bonfire, so we're going to use it in a second. Let's go over here, grab the shiny here. This is the barbed armor. This is what Kirk was wearing. So if you go by lore, one of these things over here is Kirk. And he's being resurrected at some point. There is Rosaria. Not sure if she's part dragon or not. She's kind of like surrounded by these weird larval things. She's quite large, so she's not a human. Let's see, does she have a tail, or is that just a larva? I think that's just a larva. Yeah, this is a larva that's wrapped around her body. Because she might be a half-dragon. We would know if we could see her tail if she had one. So like Yorshka and a couple other creatures in this game are half-dragon, half-human. Or half-god. I'm not sure if that's human or not. Because Gwyn had a number of kids, Priscilla and, let's see, one other Yorshka, I believe, is half dragon. So I don't know if it's specifically Gwyn or some other things. There was a rumor that Seath the Scaleless got it on with one of Gwyn's daughters and had a kid, and that was Priscilla. But I've never seen any like full-on confirmation that this is what really happened. So I'm not going to speculate where these half-dragons came from, but they're half-dragons, so they look human except for the tail. So I don't know if Rosaria is human or a giant or something. She's clearly not normal in terms of her size. She's considerably larger than an average human being. Yes, Mr. Gale. Sit there and cry about your painted world. We'll get to that later. Anyway, we've got an NPC to deal with.
Hello? Hello? Anyone there? Anyone at all?
Yeah, so when we talk to him, we're basically going to give him back his armor, and he'll find his way out of there.
Oh. I know that voice. Just how long has it been? It's me, Siegward of Katerina. I'm loath to admit it, but I've been had. Someone's swiped my armor. Did you happen to see it anywhere?
So we're gonna throw his armor down into the well for him. So basically what happened is that Patches stole his armor in order to trick us to go across that catwalk, and he was going to feed us to the giant, steal our stuff, and sell it. So we're going to throw Siegward's armor down into that pit and give it back to him.
Oh, my armor. My deepest gratitude. I, Siegward of Katerina, salute you. With my trusty suit of armor, I'll be out of here in a jiffy. Until we meet again, comrade. No need to worry about me. With my trusty suit of armor, I'll be out of here in a jiffy. Until we meet again, my good friend.
Alright, Siegward is going to be moving on to Irithyll, I believe. And we're going to need him there for Grey Rat's next quest. See if we're either going to need Grey Rat to go over there when Siegward's there, or we're going to have Patches over at Firelink Shrine. So one of those guys is going to save Grey Rat that time. So if we don't save Grey Rat at the time, he's going to die, and we'll have to we'll find his ashes in Irithyll. So if he doesn't die, he'll end up in he'll end up in the Grand Archive. Either way, he's going to die, which is going to be sad because Grey Rat's a nice guy. But that's kind of the life he chose. He's a petty thief. He wants to help us out by stealing stuff for us, because that's all he really knows how to do. So from here, we are going to go back to the swamp down in the Crucifixion Woods. We're going to go back to this particular bonfire right here in the middle of everything. And things are going to get a little chaotic. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to lure the one of the exiles out and fight him. And then once we deal with him, we'll deal with the second exile, and we'll probably get invaded by Yellowfinger Heisel. Yellowfinger Heisel's another one of Rosaria's fingers, kind of like Kirk, so it'll look like this glowing red invader. And Yellowfinger will actually invade us twice. So it'll be once over here and once over in the Farron Swamp. So be prepared for that. Yellowfinger likes to use magic. So we're going to run across here and get away from that giant crab who's going to attack us. So that giant crab's going to be over there. So once we get up here, it'll go back away. Yeah, see it over there? See, it'll attack us when we're out on the water, but it doesn't like coming up on land. So we could be over here, and it won't come over. But if we get inside the swamp, it'll start trying to make tracks over to where we are. So we're headed that way. So we're going to deal with the hollows over here like before. There's a ring of sacrifice up there. We can go get that later too. Alright, let's walk over here for a minute. Yeah, let this guy take this guy to Backstab City. And then we have Spear Guy over here. Hey Spear Guy, where you at? Yeah, trip to Backstab City for you too. So we can drop over here and get that Ring of Sacrifice, which is what we're going to do. Because we can. So we grab this. Just drop down over here again. Swing back around. And we're going to go through this hole in the wall. This hole in the wall will lead us over to that little area. Drop down here and let's see, can we see that guy over there? Yeah, you see that guy over there right next to that tree on the stairway? You might not, he's kind of small. But if we actually had a Dragon Slayer Great Bow or something that was powerful enough, we could hit that guy from here. So I don't think we could do it because our bow won't reach. We might be able to tap him with it, but I don't know if it'll cause him to come over here or not. There he is over there. See if we can tap him. Yeah, there he is. It didn't do any damage. He doesn't know where we're at. Yeah, we're not damaging him at all. Let's see if... I think we might just be too far away. Yeah, he doesn't see us. So we're too far away to do this trick. Like I said, if we had a Dragon Slayer Great Bow or the Hornet Ring, I think. Not the Hornet, is it Hornet? No, it's the Hawk Ring we need. That's the one that extends our range for arrows. We might be able to hit him. Let's see. This is the Golden Eagle Kite Shield. Kind of a useless shield. It's just a little bit too... it's not 100%, and it's also a little bit too heavy to be a good parry shield. Let's see, we need our knives. So what we're going to do is we're going to use our throwing knives to try to bait this guy to come out after us. So we just got to be close enough to do it. Once I get a lock on him... There he goes. Come here, buddy. And we gotta watch out. This guy's gonna try to parry us. Okay, that's this guy down. So he's going to leave us the Great Club. And the other guy is going to give us the Exile Greatsword. So if you try to attack both these guys at the same time, they're a nightmare. But if you attack them one-on-one, they're not nearly as bad. Remember what I said about thrust attacks being your best friend against NPCs? What'd I tell you? Okay. So, first thing we're going to do is because Heisel will try to invade us once we go in the water. And there's a reason why I would want to go into the water. So I'm going to see if, well, let's see, wait, maybe we won't be able to see it from here. You see that little shiny up in there? That is the Great Swamp Pyromancy Tome, and there is also the Pyromancer set. Is it the Pyromancer set? It might be the Sorcerer set. There is a set of clothes out there, and that crab right there will attack us. And while that crab is attacking us, Heisel will invade. So Heisel will invade us if we go into the swamp area over on the other side, where that Black Knight was, or over on this side. So to avoid unnecessarily having to restart all the way on the other side, we are going to go over here and we're going to get us a bonfire. So bonfire's down these this ladder here. I was going to say these stairs, but the stairs are over there. It doesn't lead to anything. This is the ladder that leads us down to the basement of this building. Let's go all the way down here. And here we go. Now, one of the things we could do in this area, there's a number of things we could do. There is an Estus shard right over there. So, if you're in the mood to, you could do that, which is what we're going to do. So these are all slugs. So we're just going to run across here. We're going to get into this area where we can get poisoned, so we're not going to do that too much. So we're going to let the poison meter tick down a little bit, and then we're going to roll off, grab that thing, and run back. So once we get into this, there is a dark wraith over that way that's guarding a coal that we want to take back to Andre. We'll want to do that. Once we're in this area, there's a bunch of stuff that we can get. We need to put out 3 flames in order to open the door to where the Abyss Watchers are at. So that area is called Halfway Fortress. So now that we've gone over there, we can just run over here, grab this Estus shard, and get our butts out. So we're going to run up here for a minute, let this thing tick down a little, and then run back. Not that it matters because we're close enough to the bonfire so that once we get there, the poison will go away. So, alright, we've gotten that. So, let's see, we are at 9 Estus. We can go, we've gotten this thing working again. And we're not going to get poisoned by anything. We can go up here, and we are going to have a little fun with Heisel. Go out this way, run over here. So we want to get us an armor set first. So right here is the Fallen Knight set, which is a nice set to have. It's good for fire resistance. Looks pretty cool too because you got this kind of Darth Vader looking thing going. And it's also lighter, I believe, than our current armor set. Where is it? Kind of looks grungy, but that's okay. Let's see, Fallen Knight. No, it's a little too heavy. So what we're going to do, we're probably going to swap something out, see if we can get down below that in terms of our pants. Let's see. Samira pants. Let's see what we got here. Drang pants. Still a little too high. Let's see how this looks. We look like an idiot, or we'll change it back. That's not too bad. Kind of fits in with that general crummy motif. All right. Kind of looks spiffy there. Got that nice black helmet. Got the hood. Kind of looked like we crawled out of a grave, which is kind of what we did at the beginning. Okay, let's see. Where is Heisel at? I just looked at the time. We're at 27 minutes. So we're going to end this here, and we're going to start off next time dealing with Yellowfinger Heisel. Once we're done with him, we could try to go against one of these crabs. If not, we'll just get them out of our way long enough to get that pyromancy tome and that costume set out there. So that'll be our plan of attack for next time. So until then, safe travels to you all, and I'll catch you all next time. Have a good one, folks.